Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Mm, Good morning, girl. Yeah. Morning Sunday. The stuff on YouTube. I saw some of it. I saw some of it. Mhm. It's good morning, good morning. I'm gonna try to see y'all. I'm trying to have my glasses on this morning. Oh, much needed, you guys. Good morning, Trev. Good morning. Good morning. I caught the sunrise this morning, y'all. Phoenix is nice. Haven't seen much, but today is the day because everything was closed yesterday except for Denny's. Had breakfast at Denny's. Flight was a little late, so got in here a little bit late, but grilling today. Yeah, got burgers and stuff with salad today. My sister found her, so she's inside up with my mom having coffee. So good morning. Me in the tub, and it feels so nice. Detoxifying. Woosah. Year at work. Got to throw that one time, once a year relaxation vacation. And I'm doing that. I am so doing that. Let me show y'all my view. Let me show you the view. It's beautiful. Good morning. Good morning. Look at the view. This is what I'm looking at. Hold on. Let me see if I do. I'm looking at that. Look at my feet. I'm looking at right here. Mm-hmm. Good morning. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice, y'all? Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? Yeah, it's nice. It's nice, y'all. It's so relaxing. It's quiet. I thought about going like for a walk, right? But wasn't quite daylight. And I was like, shit. I done seen some women on the news missing in Phoenix. I was like, fuck that. I better stay right here. I better stay right here. I thought I'd check in with y'all. And maybe some tea. Grocery store was open pretty late yesterday, so I was able to grab a little bit of groceries to put in the fridge. Mm, I want to ask y'all, what's the 411? What's the word on the curb? But I'm scared. I'm so scared too. I still hear the screaming about Don Russell. I be checking. I still don't see no paperwork or nothing about picking them up or none of that shit. I don't see none of that. Um, Good morning, good morning, good morning. You I am so taking my time. I don't leave here until Tuesday night. I'm here till Tuesday night. So, no information. Nobody's picking them up. All that reading the indictments totally fucking wrong. It's to each perception, and I understand that, but that indictment is not read like that. All of that, page 1, 2, 3, 4, has a lot to do with Mr. Kelly's indictment. You go to the next pages, it'll tell you precisely what it is that Don Russell is being charged with, and what he had did, whether if it was right or wrong, that was his own conception of way of doing what he did. And I know everybody's like, oh my God, how can you do that? Oh my God, this probably the reason why it brought the RICO in and everything. We'll argue about that. But everybody forgot about, well, the one person is, see, the bigger argument is, the testimonies that was done on that stand with those females. That's the biggest testimony that should be still arguing, but it's not. It's Don Russell, Don Russell spoke the music, Don Russell got the music, Don Russell got the music, Don Russell got the music, I don't see nobody going to go get shit. And if I turn it over to Choke No Joke, right? And one thing that he did say, like, where's all of the supporters that say that they support they the day ones? Well, if people feel the way they feel about that Don Russell, I'm pretty sure you will be helping Mr. Kelly out by going in and doing a citizen arrest. Go get him. Go get the shit. See how that shit work out for you. I'm waiting on that to happen, but nobody's doing it. All of this right here is it still going to bring whatever intellectual materials that, oh y'all, this feels so good to me. So good. Like, that ain't gonna help you. That ain't all it does is turn people perception towards the perceptions that the individual is giving out. So if there's going to be 50,000 people that's going to end up hating Don Russell and think he got that, it should be 50,000 people going to go to take down one person. But that shit ain't happening. Nope. Everybody's sitting back waiting on Donnell Russell's trial to start so they could say, I told you, I told you, I told you. Let's leave it up to the government. We just going to sit out here and just we ain't going to do nothing about it. But go down to the nearest police station and get you a citizen's arrest badge and go get him. Go get him. That's all they got to do. It's just that dang on easy. And Choke No Joke, apparently, I guess, was reading a letter, and I see a lot of people like, what, is it real? Is it real? The reality of the letter, and if that's a letter from Mr. Kelly about what had happened to him, the reality of that whole thing, Mr. Kelly still will have to go and stand in front of Judge Donovan on May 20th for a sentence hearing. Period. Nothing is going to change that right now until Jennifer Bonjean go to work. That's it, and that's all. So I be sitting out here I be cracking up, y'all. I be like, man, cut that shit. Yes, you can continue to make the noise. I love the noise and everything, and yes, it may help if Jennifer Bonjean is watching this. It'll give her some more ideas, knowledge about, okay, well, maybe we could go at it this way, we could go at it this way. But I don't know. If I was her, I'd be ignoring all this because she's too smart for this. She's the one that is the appellate attorney right now. She's the one that's going to be appealing this. She's the one sitting with the degrees and get to go up in there in front of those appellate judges up there to shoot her smoke out. But I don't know. How y'all doing? How's everybody doing? I didn't really expect for you guys to be up. Oh, I'm on a different time zone. It's early here. So I'm on a different time zone. But if you're in Phoenix and you want to see Pat, hey, holler at your girl. Give me a call. I'm in Arizona. I'm in the town of Arizona. Don't mind meeting you and don't mind saying hello to you. Just don't bring the gun to the breakfast fight. Don't bring the guns to the fight. You come back if you're in Phoenix and say what's up to Pat Cruz. Now, I ain't driving no hour away to meet you. nothing. The shortest that I'll drive is probably 30 minutes. I ain't driving no hour. I'm going to the mall today. We're going to the mall and to the zoo. So we're going to do the mall and the zoo today, and then tomorrow we are going to the museum and the aquarium. That's on the list. The Grand Canyon, I am told, is about 2 hours away. It's on the list, but I have to see if my baby and my mom is up for the drive to go do that. So I don't know. We'll see. Kind of got a. It says that it is 16 top touring events to do here. I don't know about if I could get my mom to the mountain climbing and stuff like that. So I don't know. I'm enjoying myself. I'm enjoying myself watching when I can a lot of stuff that's going on. So it says sounds like you have it. It's relaxing, Lene. Very, very relaxing. I got a message asking if I take the phone calls in on the show. I always put that out. I always put the number up. I put the link up for people to come to express how they feel, especially if you don't think that you can get in on another show to talk your opinion. I always do that. It's always open over here. I even let you on sometimes to cuss me out sometimes. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. So I be laughing at the long little paragraphs that get posted out there. It's like, bitch, shut the fuck up with all that. Blah, 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 blah. You know, sometimes your point is much clearer when you keep it short. You know what I'm saying? It's not that I have a short attention span. It's that I don't feel like reading all that bullshit. Y'all make me laugh. That's the problem. Y'all makes me laugh. When I don't read all that motherfucking shit, I might as well pick up a goddamn what you call that? An Einstein book and all that shit. You know what I mean? I can figure shit out with just two goddamn sentences. Just keep it short, bitch. Keep it short, bitch. Nobody got time for that shit. Oh, but God is wasting 20 motherfucking minutes like I ain't got shit to do on this bullshit to read with all them goddamn defining ass words and shit like a motherfucker don't know what the words mean. Shut that shit down. That's when people underestimate you. You feel what I'm saying? That's when people underestimate you. Nobody. I be cracking up. I don't know how many of y'all. Oh, let me turn these bubbles back on because I like the bubbles. There we go. No. That's when people really think that like they're the smartest motherfuckers in the world. Oh, let me define this and let me do this and let me do that. I don't even do the half of it. Ain't even goddamn Webster's definition. It's made up ass shit to fit they goddamn there. Whatever. Whatever. I took Dr. Rogers' psychoanalysis test over there. I passed. Whoop, whoop. I am not crazy. She laid all the questions out, and I decided, well, let me see if I'm crazy. And the only way to see is to answer the questions truthfully, right? Which I did. And then I think she went down 10 of them over there. And out of 10, I got 9 of them right to make it fit where I don't need medicine. I don't need a helmet on with antennas. I don't foresee myself walking down the street with a metal goddamn cart with canned goods and aluminum recyclable cans and clothes and shit in it. I passed, except for one. And I think that the one that was asked with the questionnaire that she did was about lashing out. Lashing out when people push a button a lot, right? And I think that questionnaire might have been a borderline, whether dictating if you are crazy. So I was like, well, okay, do I lash out? Sometimes. Not all the time. But there's only so much that you will allow a person to do to you or say about you and things like that. Yes, we can keep turning the cheek, right? We can keep turning and be like, you know what, I'm gonna ignore it, I'm gonna ignore it, I'm gonna ignore it. And then after that, you'd be like, bitch, and bitch, fuck it, fuck. We do all of that, right? So that's the lashing out part, right? Because we're tired now. And if that defines me 1% crazy, then I'm crazy. And so are you all. So, but everybody's crazy to some certain extent, you guys. Some of us are. Mm. But I thank Dr. Rogers for doing that commentary on psychoanalogy, where you can answer those questions truthfully to yourself to see if it fits you. Or are you borderline of being nuts and crazy? No, you just don't fit other people's style. I think that I am being diagnosed a lot because I said that I don't fit in quite in a lot of things of what the world normalization is. And I do not. When I turned 18 and I started hearing about how the world is and learning about how people are personality wise, your characteristics and stuff, I just chose to opt out, just like you can do on a lot of your paperwork when you are engaging in different things, in businesses or whatever. There's a section on there where you opt out of some shit. Exit, take me out of of that equation. And that's just me. So that's just me. Oh. But it's exactly, hon, exactly. There are so many different levels of cray cray. I agree with you. Am I cray cray by ignoring a lot of it? Yes. Am I cray cray by my analytical view about what's going on with Kale supporters out here? I guess so. I see just deranged characteristics. Like, number one, you have to think about, am I that person that's in there fighting for my life? No, I am not. So now you have to be very mindful of the person that you say you love, that you say you rocking with, that you say you are for in public. Anywhere, on the media, on this social shit and all this stuff, right? Now comes the mindful part. Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly case is very sensitive. And I'll tell you what I mean by sensitive. We all have seen and heard with the media, social media, and a lot of people that had an opportunity to be in his presence, right? We have seen how all of their characteristics are, their traits. We've seen it. But the way people choose to act, the way people choose to use their choice of words of supporting him, the way you see people move with the entanglement of other people socializing and things like that, it's not mindful. Me, I chose a different route when I decided to support and rock the injustice for Mr. Kelly. But I'm going to tell you why a lot of people are not as mindful as I am. Which, when I say mindful, it means that quiet about a lot of things. A lot of things don't need to be said. Watching who you rocking with and rolling with what they say. Nobody, absolutely nobody knows the other side of the real story about Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly but himself. You know why? Because he was the one that was there of all of the things that they have placed on him, all of the allegations that they have placed on him, all of the women, the Jocelyn's and the Azarels and what's her name, the Lizette and the Heather, what's her name, Heather and all those people. We've seen the pictures. They are there. I don't know their substance of what their relationships were. So I don't speak on, I don't know. I wasn't in there. Imagination will run your mind wild. It will have you talking a whole bunch of buffale speculation ass shit. I don't do that. I can't do that because I wouldn't want you to speculate on what's going on inside of my home. You just kind of got to look at the pictures and just, okay, for whatever it's worth. And the part that you don't know because you did not see, you got to be, I don't know. I don't know. Not only did the government say a lot in those indictments, even in the supersede one, the people has said a lot. It said a whole lot, y'all. And I'm like, wow. Now that's when I come in and give my opinion off of Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. We have not heard much of him talk. All of his talking and stuff that he has done, I believe, was around the people that was around him consistently. All of the people that's rocking and team pills and all of this stuff and they done told more business about that man motherfucking life than he probably even know. And I'll be like, oh Lord, do I think that that's supporting him? I don't. Nope, I know. That's that man's story. It's for him to tell and for him to tell only. And watching all of the other people be like, oh, well, yup, you right. How you know that he right and she right and he and she ain't never been there? How? Now you want to talk about cray? Now that's some crazy ass shit. But we'll let the YouTube creators sit out here and tell everybody that Hap is the one that's crazy. No, I am very different and they are indifferent. That's just it. That's just all. You say, what do I think about the letter? What do I think about the letter and the way he was reading it? I'll have to ask you this question. If anybody ever looked up to actually see or know who that sinful sin P person is? Does anybody know who that person is? It's always somebody out here, that may be close to Mr. Kelly in different profile, or avatar, or whatever, right? You say you do? I don't know. I don't. I just have my suspicion on it, but I'm not going to say. But I was like, oh, okay. I heard him reading the letter. Of course, the letter is coming from a third party. It's not, in my opinion, I'm just going to say this, though. I'm going to say this one to you, babe. It's not nothing that we hadn't heard already. I'll leave it at that. We all heard all of this. We all knew how, Kim Fox did this. And we all knew that Mr. Kelly was picked up at, the MCC and it was a very short time. We all knew that his baby mama with the drama came out for the child support. We all knew everything that was read. It was something that you guys just did not know. You say you about to go shopping? Oh Lord, you going to hit that Black Friday. Go on out there. I looked at some of it on the news here. It doesn't appear to be as crowded at the stores as I thought it was, and I think it's because the same prices that they have the Black Friday items in the stores for, I believe that they're saying that those prices are the same online. So a lot of people are probably shopping online. So I don't know, but I don't know, y'all. It's crazy. That's what I think about the letter. You know, there's nothing new on there. I was probably thinking like, okay, if Mr. Kelly is going through a third party to a first party to get to choke, which is the third party to relay the message out here from him. I was like hoping that the letter would have been something like, I thank you guys. I appreciate what you guys are doing. This is this. Oh Lord, I think the helicopter man might be looking down at me, y'all. Let me see if I can get him on. Oh, he's gone. Yeah, I couldn't turn it. No, he's looking down in the pool, in the jacuzzi on me. So overall, I think Mr. Kelly will be just fine. I, as a supporter, feel so at ease knowing that he won his motion to appeal. I feel so at ease knowing that he has an appeal attorney. So I'm like, okay, that's great. This man actually have another shot to try to overturn his case. Speaking of the letter, right? And all of the whoopity whoopity whoop whoopity whoop whoop whoop. Oh, you didn't miss anything, Lisa. Nothing. I'm just here chilling with you guys, running my damn mouth here as usual. But I was hoping to hear, like I say, some of the things of what it is. What would be Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly wish out here to people, right? I think I was hoping to hear that. I would like for people to calm down a little bit. He says to trust the system. He said that, right? No, he probably didn't expect for the system to do it the way that it had happened, right? But I was hoping to hear something out of that, like, well, maybe a thank you for his attorneys who did a great job, or something like like the speech that the rappers and shit give, when they be up there to accept a award and stuff. So I was like, okay, that's what I was like hoping that the latter kind of was going to say, but it didn't. It just only touched on what a lot of people already kind of knew, why he was arrested and the baby mama and all of the other stuff that he has spoken about, Kim Fox and this or that. So to me, it seems to appear that the latter, whether if it was real or not, I don't care. It just seems to me that it just shorthanded, like the court paralegal, they just shorthanded everything up. That was just it. That was it. Hi, Smiley. Hello. So, I don't know. You say who wrote Kelly? Who R. Kelly wrote this up? I don't know. So, I don't know. But you best to believe the letter. I don't know. I mean, don't you think that that's crazy though? Aren't y'all like tired of people being so enclosed or in the closet when Mr. Kelly absolutely knows that there's a lot of people out here that's rooting for him and stuff like that? Aren't you guys tired of it being somebody in the closet that's speaking to y'all? Aren't y'all bored with that? Because I definitely am. If he writes the letters out, I don't know, I guess if I was Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly and I am very, very close to Beauty in Harlem, my moderators, right? This is what I want you guys to say. I don't want them to hide themselves. I don't think so. Because in order to make it real, in order to receive your wishes from the people, right? In order for you to receive your wishes from the people, you have to put real people out here to say this is this and this is that. And the trust level will escalate. It will definitely go up. And it will kill a lot of the back and forth where you ain't this person and you ain't this person. But you guys are looking at me. And if I tell you guys that Beauty in Harlem, Galatius, Priscilla, Travis, all my moms are going to, this is what they're doing for me. And you guys have seen them with me. You know that they rocking with me. I expect for you guys to believe what they say, but every time it's something about where Mr. Kelly said this and Mr. Kelly said that, it's always a goddamn ghost rider. So then it leaves everybody turmoil. Or is it real or is it fake? Is it real? Is it fake? Let's just hypothetically say that Mr. Kelly is doing so, right? Let's just hypothetically say that that's what he's doing. Let's say that he did send it out, right? Well, how is it that Mr. Kelly is going to bring peace amongst himself if Mr. Kelly are doing these things? Just what if? My sister's here. Okay, we'll go around. I'm on my line.
Hi.
You gonna say hi? No.
Did you show them the view?
Yeah, they was like relaxing, chilling. You wanna say hi? All right, here's my sis.
Hello.
Hi. Let me see if they see you. They in there. She sat out here last night, y'all, and it was kind of cold to me with her wine. I'm like, no, we gotta wait till it get a little bit. It's kind of chilly though, isn't it? It's a
But
little
it ain't
chilly.
gonna be for long. It's gonna be 80 today.
Yeah, we got to the mall,
Huh?
to the mall
What?
today.
Why you wanna know?
I want to see what it like. You ain't got shit to do. Chilling with us. That's my older sister, y'all. But I'm the boss. Me. That's my older sister. They say, hey, sis. But she's our tour guide today, though. So she's gonna take us around today. So, but that's just how I feel about it.
It ain't chilly when you get in there.
Huh? The water really ain't all that warm, but it's
Well,
warm.
you can turn it up.
Oh, well, turn it up then. Well, turn it up.
Isn't it up again?
Yeah. Put it on 90.
Oh, it's on good.
What is on?
80.
Oh, put it on 85.
I put on 100.
That's hot.
It ain't gonna get hot though.
That's gonna cook me. I'll be a fried chicken up here. A little bit. Oh, we have to heat it up, y'all. We have to heat it up. I'm going to get my feet done today. We got some stuff to do today. You say, where are you? I am in Phoenix, Arizona. But we're getting ready to make some breakfast here in a little bit. So, you say you're wondering if you trusted an inmate to write a letter. That could be possible, though, Dee. Sometimes, I would think that if you are in the jail setting like that, you got to try to trust somebody. That's all. So, got to trust somebody. Gonna need help. You can't do everything by yourself. Good morning. Good morning, Joy. Good morning. Good morning. I was so pissed when I went to get the goddamn rental vehicle. I know they gave me a estimate of $520 some. Pick the damn truck up, y'all. It ended up being 700. I was like, oh, Lord. So I don't know. They didn't give me that goddamn truck right there. It's pretty fast, but and these people down here, I don't think they do the speed limit at all. I really don't. They be speeding their butt off. You like, oh, I thought I was a speeder, but they be speeding. Trying to keep my hands out the water so I don't touch my phone. So, but that's what I think, you guys. I think about the letter. You know, who cares if it's real or if it's not? There were no there's nothing about the letter to really slow the people down out here on their actions, even with, with their mouth or, there's nothing on there. And I think that if Mr. Kelly is going to speak and write a letter, knowing about what actually happened to him, everybody knows that. How about now speak on and send it out third party on his wishes of what he would like for his supporters to do, y'all. I don't know. Y'all see Drunken Larry cutting up again out there? He got a whole lot to say, boy. It surprised me how, you could get those phones in there and come on social media, even though that's a very difficult thing to do. And I will, it's a very difficult thing to do. So if we speak about Drunken Larry, and I don't want to hear nobody mouth on the other side there. You ain't talking about Drunken Larry. Who gives a crap? But he's doing core links and stuff too, and somebody else is running his phone and blah blah blah. That's just my opinion. So, but I be cracking up at it like, You say you don't know why you expected it to be cold on Arizona. The weather, it does. And it's just still early though. So it's early. But Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly will be just fine. I'm waiting on all of these people, all this rip, go pick Don Russell up. I'm going to be cracking up like, really? Really? Read a whole indictment that's like 3-4 pages of Mr. Kelly's indictment papers and stuff, and the government made that choice. They made that choice to say, you know what? We could get Mr. Kelly, or we'll harm Mr. Kelly even more by saying that he ran this enterprise, and we're going to include these people's names when it's been a lot of yelling out here about Mr. Kelly don't even know them. Mr. Kelly don't even know them, talking about that Michael guy and all of that with Cash Jones and all of that stuff and blah, blah, blah. But it don't take but one person. You said, look, cold? No, it's okay. I think it's like 60, so it's okay. It's not bad out. But you got to go back and listen to all of those older videos on how they were. Were you that way then, or are you that way now? Because I don't know, I guess people just wasn't done doing their investigation. But they did come out and smile and laugh and listen to Don Russell on all of those channels, and now they feel a different way. Exactly, Shirley. Trust no one. Stay off them damn phones. Stay off the phones. That's what they gotta do. Stay off them goddamn phones, cause lordy. You say, but either way, Joy and Ash said that they were held hostage to the Homeland Security. Well, what are they gonna do about that, D? Why they ain't yelling and cussing them out? They not yelling and cussing them out either, huh? All eyes are off Azrael now. It been calmed down about Azrael. Like, nobody got nothing else to say about that. Angelo ain't been back out. And here's the thing, D. Here's the thing with that. Let me give you my opinion on that, right? They spent 2 years screaming to Angelo, Angelo and Angelo. Angelo did this, Angelo, Angelo, Angelo. Nobody went and picked his ass up, right? Nobody. Nobody. Now it's Don Russell and Don Russell and Don Russell and Don Russell got the shit and then Don Russell got the shit. Nobody's picked his ass up. Nobody getting picked up. Don Russell been going to his status hearing. I think he might have showed and appeared in the court over there once, but other than that, I think he's been doing status phone hearings, right? Not one time, it must not be important, not one time has anything been brought up over there about if he has any intellectual materials of Mr. Kelly. Nothing has been brought up over there about, well, we're also going to charge you with the theft of Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly's material. I understand. Some people are going to say, well, that's not, and it's not why he's, and that's this and that's that, right? And that's this and that's that. Maybe it's something that Mr. Kelly may deal with afterwards, right? But Mr. Kelly also has some more people that I believe he truly trusts. And that was the two guys that was down there during his trial. One of them took the stand, one of them didn't, right? If you ain't heard from them, in my opinion, because one of them was still, really tight associate to him, about anything about Mr. Donnell Russell, I don't think y'all should be listening to him. That's just me. There's people out here, that I feel that should be the people that, if it needs to be handled, taken care of. I do believe, in my opinion, that it should not be his brother at this time. Him and his brother were not on the best of terms when they left. Because if they was, he'd have had him a title next to Mr. Kelly. Either he'd have been the main manager or the AR or whatever. One of them, one of his brothers would have been. So that clearly shows me that, okay, he wasn't really tight knit with them. He loved his brothers, but when it comes to business or something like that, it doesn't appear that he was close knit with them to give them a position to handle his business like that. Put his this away or go and secure his home or none of that. You say that, okay, I'm relaxing. Yes. I'm relaxing. I'm getting ready to get out because I got to go make some breakfast. Going to be making some breakfast. So, I don't know. But to have the one guy, or the two guys, Keith and Julius, show up down there, that went on that stand and spoke on the defense part for Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. To be honest with you guys, those would be the two that I guess I would kind of be listening to, not anybody else. None of these people, including myself as a blogger or YouTube creator or anything like that, I can't tell you what went on. I wasn't there. They were there. They were around him. They took the stand for him. None of us people out here took the stand for him or been around him or toured with him or none of that stuff. So I don't listen to them. I just don't listen to it. What you say? Where's Eel at? I don't even see. Is he here? I'm gonna get you, beauty. I swear I'm gonna get you. I am going to get you. I'm gonna get you. You say ill. It's too early. Where he at? Where's he? Where's my boo ill? You say why didn't they call? Yeah. You ill? Are you flirting? Look, ill. Oh, it's so warm. It's so warm. Ill. Let me show you my view. Look. Look. Look, ill. Look at that. They show ill the view. They ain't showing up there. Yeah. I'm relaxing, ill. I'm on vacation. I'm on vacation. I'll be here till Tuesday, so won't quite be back on my live until sometime next week. So had to detox all the R. Kelly stuff. Had to detox it like, woo, hey. But it's nice. It's really nice. So. However, I'm gonna be making some breakfast outside today on the grill. In a minute, I'm getting ready to get off of here. So, good morning, Rita. Good morning. You say you assume because he's fighting. I don't know, but Mr. Kelly gonna be just fine. He has his appellate attorney. He's going up in front of the appellate judges, and I'll be here waiting on that. It's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a while. Only thing everybody's gonna have to wait for Don Russell that wants Don Russell locked up and returning the intellectual materials. That won't happen until after May itself, because Kelly goes May 20th and Don Russell's trial starts around May 23rd, I believe it was. Yeah. But these, you say, there goes that boo. He boo. Shut up. Oh boy, you is crazy. I see Randa name. Oh, there's Randa. Hi, Randa. Oh, I'm so glad that that's quiet because I felt like I was shouting over it. So I'm gonna let it be quiet for a minute. Randa, come to Arizona. Come on, Randa. Come on. Come on. Detoxing, Randa. Oh, woosah, girl. 6 days of detoxing. Gotta rinse it off, girl. Sometimes you gotta rinse it all off. And then I came down here to find, I should have went to Africa so I could get with the motherland and see if I'm crazy. I'm crazy. It's going to get up to 80 today. When I looked at the news, it says 80. So right now it is 62. It's 62. But I've been up before the sun came up and it was only like 55. So it was a little chilly this morning, but now it's okay. It's okay. So, but oh, I am Randall. Woo. I'm going to go. I'm trying to find if I'm crazy. I'm trying to find out. I'm even looking for the crazy people to see if they need another member. Here I come. There's some birds up there in them damn flowers too. What are flowers are over there? There's some birds in there. mm. So that is my take on it. You know, whether the letter was real or fake, I really don't care. You know, I already know at the end of the day, I'm so fat, y'all. Y'all gonna see my legs? I'm so fat. I'm so fat. I'm so fat. I'm so fat. At the end of the day, I'm going jogging too, though, Randy. I got to drop, girl. I got to drop about at least 15 pounds here. So I'm like, whoo, I'm putting on some weight. And it seemed to be coming in my thighs and in my butt. And I'm like, oh my God, this is getting heavy. But I don't know. You say what? What letter? No, I guess they say Choke No Joke read a letter that was sent to him or something like third party from Mr. Kelly. So Mr. Kelly must have sent the letter out or Cora linked the letter or something, and then he was reading it, but it appears to have came from somebody else to him. So you have a third party. That's just my opinion. I don't think in my opinion that Mr. Kelly specifically contacted. I think that if there was a letter, that the letter might have went to someone that he truly, truly trusts to read it. I didn't care about the letter because the letter clearly only read the incidents that had previously happened to him. Everybody knew about the baby mama, everybody knew about Kim Fox and all of that stuff. And that's his story, right? However, I think Mr. Kelly should hold on to his storytelling because he needs money, right? And you all know if he put what he feel and tell his story in a book and put the author and the, stuff on his book, written by Mr. Kelly, he'll make he'll tear the goddamn book selling industry up. I would hold on to my stories. I wouldn't. I just wouldn't. He needs money, and to outsmart the cat, you got a story to tell. Keep your story to yourself and go drop that shit in the book and go make money off of it. Time is money, money is time. You can't be giving away information for free when you need the money. He needs to go put it all in a book. Make everybody you want to know his story. Go put it in his own goddamn book and sell it. Sell it to his people too. Since there's people out here with a whole bunch of shit to say. I wouldn't say none. Put it in the book. Because they're going to read his words. I don't know what you're talking about because I can't see now. The sun is glaring on it. He gave some. See, I can't see the words. I know, reader, that would be fantastic to hear him speak. So, I don't know. Just maybe, soon, maybe soon, I predict, this is what I predict. After he goes in for his hearing with Judge Donnelly May 20th, right? And we know that he'll have to sit there a little bit longer until he actually, till Jennifer Bonjean get the ball going, right? Here's what I predict. You know how TMZ and all those people showed up in the jail to get the interview from Bruce Kelly and a lot of people, right? They go into those jails, right? Here's what I predict. He's gonna give his story to somebody in the jail. And that's what I predict and I'm going to wait on. The same way everybody was listening to Bruce from his own mouth in front of cameras. That's just what I think that everybody should wait on. Because you best to believe those media outlets, oh, they coming. Oh, they want a story. Oh, yeah, they coming. Now, I don't think that he should do the story with TMZ because I think TMZ is ratchet. I think that he should be doing his story with someone very prestigious. He's got the, oh, how about that one girl with the short hair? I forget her name. I'm hearing some shit moving around. The one lady, oh God, her name is on the tip of my tongue. Help me out, beauty. Help me out, Harlem. The one lady, short, pretty hair. I think she's CBS. I think so. I like her. I like her. She's totally different from Ratchet, Gail King, and down low, wannabe humble Oprah. Oprah stays that way to get rich. Keep that in mind. Oprah stays humble with her vegan eating and the way she talks and things like that because more people love humbleness, right? But I think Oprah got a little down low, little bit of, ratchetness a little bit inside of her. For the most part, she figured out her system, and her system is to remain spiritually, cleansing, humbleness, and a lot of people like that about her. So that sells that. I'm serious here. I'm serious, but Gail just ratchet. Gail, on the other hand, she just ratchet. But not Wendy. Hell no, don't get no shit to Wendy Williams. Hell no. She got real short black hair. You know what? She did Lanita Carter interview. That lady. She did, and I think she did Michael Avenatti interview too. I like her. I like her. So I think that if he does his interview, and definitely like not Tory, not that damn Tory thing, because Tory still confused about his sexuality. We ain't talking about him, nah, because he went in there and tried to do all of that. He took advantage of Mr. Kelly's. Okay, here I come. I'm coming. He took he took he took advantage of Mr. Kelly. When he asked that question, how old do you like girls? And Mr. Kelly clearly told him. And that should have been the end of that. Either you accept my first answer and move on to the next one, but he didn't. So I definitely don't like him. So he got to stay away from people like that. So, yeah, you know. But not, oh, you like Anderson Cooper? No. Hell no. But that's who I think um, should come in and give him his interview. She classy too, y'all. Absolutely love her hair, but and that's it. That's all. If she don't come in there, don't get an interview to nobody else. Nope. So, but that's what I predict is going to happen. They're gonna set those cameras up there. And who knows, he's probably got a documentary, lined up coming from, to tell his story or whatever. But that's what I wait on. Not all these people, and I'm finna get off, y'all, because I got to go make the breakfast with my sister. But not all of these people that is just speculating, Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. But, I don't know. You're guilty. Anyways. You guys have a beautiful day. Beautiful day. I might pop back in here later on tonight, but I'm relaxed. You guys relax. I'm on y'all side. I'm on the outside looking in. Looking in. But I sure damn sure make sure I be clicking on to see if the person that's really angry about all of that damn intellectual materials that Don Russell have, boy, I'm waiting on them to go. I'm waiting to see if they got the juice. Do they got the juice? I want to see if they got the damn juice to go pick him up like they out here screaming. You got all that goddamn energy? Go get him. Go get him. If you support Mr. Kelly to the way that they say that they do, go down to the goddamn courthouse. Go fill out the paperwork. Go tell these people that you are here to make a citizen's goddamn arrest, or better go pull up with a U-Haul or whatever it is and go take the shit. See, that would be an unlawful thing to do. That's why people pick the easy way, the easy route out, and that is to click on this button, expose what they think that they're exposing, and yelling and screaming with no other actions behind it. You ain't gonna see nothing else happen besides you did it, and you did it, and you did it, and you did it, and you did it. Let me ask y'all this before I get off. Let's just hypothetically say Don Russell goes to court tomorrow. Let's say that. And they say he's guilty. They arrest him and they take him off to the back. Let's just say that. Where's the intellectual materials going? Where are they going? And they say 2 to 5 years. You're going to give them 2.5 years, right? 2.5. Well, now, if Don Russell is in jail, You mean to tell me that all of this intellectual stuff that is put away, what is just gonna sit there? What's gonna happen to her? Nobody's gonna have a care in the world. Nothing. Cause can't nothing be done about it until Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly decides to do what it is that he wants done about it, not nobody else, because it doesn't belong to anybody else out here. Mr. Donnell Russell isn't the only one, what these people are saying, that has intellectual materials. Don't y'all want Azrael charged for the coat that she cut up or the dog that she stole? What about the other stuff? I was looking at one video and I saw a moving truck and I played the video with a young guy standing outside of his Olympic Fields mansion. What about that one? Where that stuff at? Don't you want to know where that stuff went? Because Mr. Kelly wasn't in that video. It was a young man with a truck. And what did he say? Oh, we moving Mr. Kelly out. Well, don't you want to know where that shit at? Nobody wants to know where nothing there. Hell, where's the couch at? I'm sure he paid probably about 10 grand or so for a sofa. That's expensive. Nobody want to know where that's at. But you want to know where the music at? Where the music at? If that music gets dropped out here in any shape, form, or fashion, any shape, form, or fashion, and that man sat on live social media telling people that it is put away, it is stored in a better place than what it was in, a better, a cooling environment, right? So that they can stay in good shape, right? He told everybody that, right? I'm not gonna say that part. I'm gonna not say that. You gotta slow down when you're talking. I'm just saying he told y'all where it was at. So people can stop screaming and stop yelling. Over in California, get your asses on a bus, go get the feds or whoever you got to go get, and go to California and search where the shit at. Where you gonna put it at? After the people get it, right? All of your social media bloggers and creators or whatever, after they get it, what they gonna do with it? Where they gonna put it at? What they gonna do with it? Cause last I checked, ain't nobody, these bloggers out here ain't got the money or to go do nothing with. But somebody is showing you exactly what they have. Do y'all really think? Oh, I don't know. I'm not gonna tell y'all what to think. Just think what you want to think. But I don't think that you're gonna hear any music or whatever put out here other than the shit that Bookham drops over there when he feels like dropping it. So, I don't know. And I think that that's where the trust may be, maybe, and I'm not for sure. Because if he have had all of this stuff this long, and he's able to get with producers and or in this music industry thing to do whatever, Jimmy it, Eddie it, or whatever, you'd have heard it all. You'd have heard something by now. Good morning, good morning, good morning. You'd have heard that shit by now. You'd have heard it. So do I think, in my opinion, that anything is going to be done with the intellectual materials while Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly is locked up? No. Do I think that people are deranged and out of their fucking mind if he's supposed to have it and Mr. Kelly needs financial help out here? Well, wouldn't it be, in my opinion, the right thing to do? Okay, I need you to go do this. We need to get hold to $1 million. Let alone, don't forget, that appeal, the Jennifer Bunjean, she got to be paid. Hello? She got to be paid. So, last I checked, I don't see anybody out here auctioning off nothing of their intellectual materials. I don't see nobody out here. Well, you're not supposed to see it, but they don't talk about it. Have anybody sold their car? Have anybody put up a garage sale to sell off their couch, their sofa, their kids' furniture, and all that shit? Anybody done that to raise money for Mr. Kelly? Mr. Kelly has things that right now ain't gonna do him no good sitting with fucking dust on it. None. He is a man with highly intellectual, anointed skills that he can get back tenfold. So if that was my brother, Mr. Kelly was my brother, and I was close ties to him, and I know that I can't get hands on money the way I need to help retain this and this and this, or to store this and that and this. Listen here, brother. That lamp in there, that you can pay 20 grand for. Oh yeah, we selling that. We goddamn it, we selling the shingles off the motherfucking house to get you up out of there. But that's just how I think. That's just me. But see, let other people look at it as you stole it and you stole it and you stole it. Well, goddamn it, if you ain't putting up, shut the fuck up. That's just how I look at it. That's how I look at it. So he best to be glad that he didn't have a sister like me. Cause baby, I promise you, the paint on the walls will be gone. Cause I got to get $1 million from my brother. We can get this paint back. We can get this lamp back. We can get this bed back that cost us $50,000. I'm sorry. But that's just me. But now you have a brother that's out here that people wants to see, go to jail because he made that phone call, or to help postpone or to stall this goddamn Lifetime event. Who everybody was screaming about. Oh, it was the Lifetime movie. It was a Lifetime movie. It was a Lifetime movie. But then you had a brother who took upon himself to think that, oh, maybe this, we can do this. We can buy some more time. We can shut this down for a second, right? Shut it down. Yes, it was wrong. Nobody's denying that. I'm coming, Mom, because I'm talking. I'm coming, Mom. Look at her. Look at Diane. I'm coming. Come. I'm coming. No. Yeah, my mom wants me to come on, you guys, so that we can cook. So she's getting frustrated. So they hungry, but I don't know. I'm just saying, I just don't see it. I just don't see it. My mom is hungry. She's diabetic, y'all. I gotta come cook. She's screaming and yada yada yada. It's like, oh, I can understand when you're hungry, but that's just how I see it. That's just my point, you guys. I don't know. Lock them up, throw away the key. It is what it is. But I try to understand it, but it's complex. It's a very complex situation. 1 minute is, oh, the Lifetime movie, it fucked him up and it did this and it did that. The black man come out and thought that he was doing something that he could have postponed, to delay something for it to not go on, to expose and put R. Kelly's business out here. That was wrong. So, and I get it, two wrongs don't make a right, but I see him, in my opinion, he took a hell of a juggle with his own life. He did. The verdict may come down, but Donnell Russell may be guilty. And he has to go away for 2 to 3 years. There you go. You have another black man, another one that has to leave his mom, has to leave his children, all that stuff. But it seemed to be okay with people out here because he has put away intellectual music, because he made on that phone call with that Mason man, trying to make things a little bit better with that goddamn joy in their parent. Oh my God, what did it wasn't Don Russell that put those words in that indictment. It was your government that put those words in that indictment to make it appear to the people out here that, oh, he threatened them, or they feared for their life. And everybody heard the conversation. Well, we can make it to see your daughter. We don't have to do this. We don't have to expose. We don't have to. Let's fix this. Everybody heard that man words. Everybody. But since the government took and chopped and screwed and put it into the indictment to make it fit their narrative of a goddamn enterprise, this man here now is get him, and he did this and he did that. So if you have not listened to his video where he calls the savages up, if you have not really read the indictment or listened to the things, and go read the part of the police statement that was put in there, you mean to tell me that this man intentionally called He even called the goddamn, he even called the goddamn fire department or whatever it is to report it. That shows me, y'all watch actions movies, right? Oh, I gotta shut this shit down for a minute because they about to hurt my boy. They just don't need to get out into the public. But you have your other bloggers, your other creators that comes out and says, no, he did this because it was a setup and I'm going to take him down and woo, woo, woo. I just don't understand if you're going to do a setup narration on a person. You have now made Donnell Russell a one-man enterprise. That's what you did, because you leave out all of the whole takedown of it. You can't leave everybody out. If you're going to run the train of the setup for Mr. Kelly, you confuse the people if you're just targeting on one, because a lot of people out here that's been following the Mr. Kelly Sanaga, the shenanigans, Mr. Kelly shenanigans, it's a map. It's a map, and your story will only make sense if you keep your narrative, your narrative together. Who, what, when, where, why. Don't just it ain't one person. You're gonna have to keep them all connected. Trying to separate them only confuses the people out here, and that's all I got to say for today, y'all. I don't know. I see it different. On where I'm sitting from, on the outside looking in, I can only wish Mr. Kelly the best. And I also wish Donnell Russell right now the best. Only because y'all keep saying, aren't you tired of locking up the black men? That's the black man. But I see it's only about who you chooses to pick to support. And that's not right. And I ain't on that train. I ain't on that choo-choo train. Can't do that. I can't do that. No. You know. So, oh, because we love Mr. Robinson, let's go take this nigga down. Oh, we love him over here, so we gonna take this nigga down. It's a solution to every freaking problem. And the problem is not going after everyone. Just fix the solution. Fix it, talk to him. Talk to him. I'm not even over the fact that a person asked for the goddamn paperwork from him, and he was like, I don't know, who is you? Who are you? Anyways, y'all have a beautiful day. I've got to go and make some breakfast because my mama is getting annoyed, and y'all know how them mamas are, right? So I'll see y'all later. Bye.